If you're a Muslim and you've been watching what's been happening with freedom of speech, it could probably be pretty frustrating for you seeing all the things people can get away with that are offensive towards Muslims that are happening here in America. And we can't stop them because of free speech. Well, sometimes that same free speech that gives haters the ability to hurt you or offend your faith, that same freedom of speech will protect you when you complain and when you protest and when you use your words. Here's an example. If you click the link below, you can see the story that's happening right now. You'll see the story in the Huffington Post, Berkeley, California, right down the street from me. Muslim students, have an event there called Apartheid Week, where they liken Israel to apartheid. And there are Jewish students, I guess, that don't like that. And they think that that's not free speech because the Muslims are equating them to an apartheid government and creating a Nazi-like environment for them, creating hatred towards Jews, creating anti-Semitism. So this group of Jews, I think, Israeli-friendly people, have got the feds involved. This is the second time they're going after this Muslim group. The first time they lost, and they're very likely going to lose again, because it is the right of the Muslim students to say what they want. And you know, that's the funny thing about freedom of speech. Freedom of speech should not judge the quality of the statements you make. It shouldn't judge the validity of the statements you make. It shouldn't choose whether or not to allow you your speech based on how popular your speech is. You get in an environment where you're a Muslim, and let's say all the administrative staff and the judges will all happen to be Jews and Israeli-friendly. As much as they might like to stop your freedom of speech, they know they can't. Because freedom of speech protects people from burning the Quran. It protects them from burning the flag. It protects them and makes it so they can draw pictures of Muhammad. And it also makes it so Palestinians can have Apartheid Week on a college campus and make all the other students on campus aware of what's happening to Palestinians. And a Jewish group is saying this is anti-Semitism. You're attacking Jews. And a Muslim might say, attacking Jews? Well, all we're doing is bringing to light what the Israelis are doing to the Palestinian people. How is that anti-Semitism? But we don't have to get in that fight. All we have to know is the Muslims, in this case, have America's freedom of speech and freedom of expression on their side. So as much as you may not like freedom of speech and freedom of expression, if we didn't have it here in America, not only would there be no Quran burnings, there'd be no Bible burnings, there'd be no flag burnings, there'd be no pictures of Muhammad, and there would also be no protesting apartheid in Palestine. Because that wouldn't be appropriate. That would be hate speech, and you couldn't do it. Is it worth it to you as a Muslim to be able to allow them to have caricatures that they're drawing of Muhammad? They can have Draw Muhammad Day, but they also have to allow... They can have Draw Muhammad Day, but they also have to allow Israel Apartheid Day or Israel Apartheid Week at the Berkeley campus. Is it a fair exchange? Let me know what you think.